reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you could pull up your copy of Sailor Moon episode 42. Sailor Venus's past, Minako's tragic love story, and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. All those words I couldn't say. Tragic. 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 Dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-da. Da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I feel like I enjoy this intro almost too much, where I have a better time with the intro than the show itself, not because the show's bad, but because the intro rules way too much. He really does look just like Mamoru, though. We're still doing this? Oh, different characters. You guys aren't allowed to use the computers? You're allowed to use your mini computer, but only Luna's otherwise allowed. You know, she just waited to say that to maximize effect. So you're and it's nice to see them actually doing some long-term work here. Like, hey, let's take them down rather than just responding to threats. They're being, I love it. They're actively preparing and fighting. Sometimes that's fair. I thought you were tired. That is a lot. Wow. Like, dumplings are, like, it's a breaded food. Wow. She literally showed up for no reason. Ooh. The sun? Wait, is the Dark King... Is the Dark Kingdom inside of the sun? That might be the best evil lair I've ever fucking heard of! That puts every other evil lair to shame. Okay. Interpol, huh? Venus might be the only one that it doesn't help to figure out her secret identity, I don't think. Not much, anyway, because I don't think other people know her as well. Just shut up about the. Well, she's doing that. That's what I was saying. How do you? I mean, wow. That's just so many dumplings. Oh no. They're just ignoring her. Is it sad that I have a dark enough thought process that I'd kind of want to see what would happen if she actually choked to death right here? Faked her death or something? Ellen? Oh, oh! I was like, her name is Ellen? Katerina. An amazing name, by the way, Katerina. Which is very useful in this case. Aw. Okay. You know, I don't know. I am at this point. I am not prepared to abandon my thought process that somehow, some way, Sailor Venus is gonna turn out to be a bad guy. But I will say this: I'm fairly confident at this point she's not evil. I don't know how she's gonna turn out to be a bad guy despite that fact, but I'm still thinking it. Cypher! Apparently. Never mind. So it's transformed Katarina. You know, I kind of dig her music, if this is her main theme. It's different. Meh, meh. Maybe not. Fighting style? What? She shot a laser at you. That's not a fighting style. That's shooting a laser at you. Her weakness is her laser not working on people. And saved somehow. Yeah. That monster seems really This is one of Usagi's more crybaby episodes in a while. Why would you suggest that first? 10:44. In 3, 2, 1, go. Like, I'm sorry, Usagi was dumb, but you were almost as bad there. What? Okay, the pun's worth it. I didn't even realize that's what they were doing. Holy shit. 10:56. Then turn yourself into a sailor. 10:56 and 3:20. Is this the first time they've ever helped like this? I think it might have been. Okay, the fact... it's never been implied that taking on the appearance of whatever she transforms into gives her the abilities too. So that appears to be the case here. Did they really mean to turn into a sailor, not into Sailor Moon? She did a photographer, I believe, once. Or it was like a journalist, something like that, when she went onto the cruise line. She hasn't done this a ton of times, actually. The transformation, like, and it's I don't think she's ever been shown to gain the abilities of whatever occupation she changes into. Or at least it hasn't been obvious that she's had the abilities because it hasn't really been focused on why she's transforming. So what the hell is this? But she's got backstory on her face, see? See? Right. I am forced to believe that they really did mean that she should turn into a sailor. I thought that Usagi was just taking it in a dumb way, which I thought was hilarious, but they actually, what? Usagi being sensitive to people's feelings? are you, and what have you done with the main character of this television show? No. She actually has shown a decent amount of emotional intelligence. It's her only intelligent factor. This has to be like parodying something, right? This particular musical style they're going with for Venus, and apparently her backstory too. Okay, but who transformed the baddie? Ha! So is there a reason you did the mask then? She was my guy in the chair! Grenade, actually a grenade. I was gonna say, bomb, but it was. Good fucking grenade! I mean, yeah! What were we doing with monsters if you can get grenades like that? Feel like the Sailor Scouts would be in some serious trouble if they started chucking those things at them more often. Or heck, the monsters would be in trouble if instead of moon healing escalation, it's just like, let's do this, bro. I mean, that was stupid. But who was creating the monsters? I like, it seems like the baddies have been very focused on Sailor Moon and friends, so unless we're establishing perhaps a future antagonist, maybe. Well, she might as well have just transformed back there. Now you're further away from backup. I do not understand the logic of this episode, guys. I'm kinda digging the backstory for Venus, but that's it. Oh, you put that one together, did you there, detective? I guess you don't know how Sailor Moon fights is the reason that worked so well? It's like you were able to just block a laser beam before like it was nothing. Like I figured they'd at least have to tag team you or something, but you literally just folded from the slightest pressure from anyone other than Venus. I mean, yeah, but they save everybody. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but what are you gonna? Usagi! We're talking about killing her! Assuming you taking what appears to be your side of the argument. Girl! Now smack her in the face! We can balance things! Smack her for stealing the man, but you still saved her life! Maybe smack her twice, just to make things a little bit closer to even. Don't kill her! See, I like the actual fundamentals of her backstory, but not the way this episode played that side of it out. Feels weird too that Mako, with her involvement for Ami in the last episode, had nothing to do in this one. Okay, but the fact that he is Mamoru clearly means he's playing the field way too much! I mean, I don't actually think he's Mamoru, because that wouldn't make any sense at this point, but he looks just fucking like him. Slightly lighter hair. This episode was weird. Dumb. Very dumb. Okay, what do we have? Anger! Oh, another Usagi Ray episode. Oh, it's a Usagi versus everybody! Wait, really? Because they call her clumsy? Okay. Next time.